So my mother-in-law wants to date my husband. Nigerian authors are they love sad shit. I can't lie.
Quaker oats.
Did you ever call it Quaker oats?
Why would I call it Quaker oats?
Did you know?
Quaker oats.
This is our marriage. This has nothing to do with your mom. I'm so sorry. Like, why is she so involved? Indomie is for like every single noodle that exists in the world.
Indomie goreng. Why did Indomie have a surname? Mama G was wicked. When I come to your house, your wife is never in the kitchen.
Like, oh my gosh, that would rile.
We'll not get key for our dictionary now.
Yes, we do. We absolutely do.
Kunle.
Another one bites the dust. Reckless Yap Sessions with Abby and Mary starts now.
From production.
Yeah.
You've not produced the one that we've already paid. So
They're like, oh, they are not like.
Are they-
Literally, they are pausing everything.
are they paying people back their money?
No, I guess they're going to still send you your shit, but
What?
like, you're just not gonna. Like, I don't know what to say. You're not getting
I
your
don't
stuff
understand.
immediately.
Okay, first of all, I was fine saying, okay, maybe can't she just give us? I want my money back. Can't you give me at least maybe a T-shirt? Like, why is she saying she's going to stop production? That's not my problem, man. Give me my money. And she has not mentioned money.
I mean, like I said, I don't know if she has mentioned money or not, but I'm just saying that they're saying that.
I think we're spoiled, that's why. Because I keep thinking about, like I said, this is not a
She's
shout
thinking
out
about
to
Amazon.
the way Amazon be
listen,
dashing your
before
money.
Before you even tell Amazon, like, hey, before you even say, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we've responded it back to your original payments
broke
method.
ass
Like, you
fucking
take your
bitch.
fucking stupid ass dirty $50
I'm
and
just
get the fuck out of my.
I just wanted to
They don't even let you land.
like meme, like hey, maybe the plane did not land with my
They
product.
don't even
like,
let you. They don't let you land. They
the
don't
way
let
you're
you
like,
say
oh,
anything.
you can't find it. You can't find it. Oh well, we can't even find it anyways.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry. I just saw a video of Selena Gomez kissing her husband's feet, Benny Blanco's feet. You know how like he went viral recently for like having dirty feet. Like he was sitting on his couch and the the soles of his feet were so filthy, and people were like obviously coming for him for it. But I think that's why she's doing this. Selena Gomez does TMZ. Selena Gomez doesn't seem to mind Benny Blanco's dirty feet because during her appearance on her husband Benny's podcast, she kissed and snuggled them. I mean, it's clean today. If it helps. To be fair, I wouldn't kiss Benny Blanco on the lips even.
Why is she on the floor? She's not a
But-
billionaire.
What does that matter? She's married to him.
Every other person is sitting down.
Well, she's married to him. She wants to be sat on the floor. Oh, cute. Okay, well, you know what? I don't want to try and decode why Selena Gomez is the way she
Selena
is.
Gomez.
I really,
But why?
yeah. I saw like it was Justin Bieber's birthday not too long ago, and I saw a picture of him like on with his birthday cake, and somebody said, well, sometimes you just have to break up with the woman you really love because she won't bring you happiness, but the one that you don't will.
But do you know what's regardless, people who are honing out to that, like people saying like men marry like not the woman they love, but like
Really?
I don't know. That's what people are actually saying, that they marry the
That
one.
women don't marry the woman they love or the woman they love.
Most like men, yeah.
What's the
Like they
logic
don't
behind
marry
that?
or something like they've lost the woman they love.
So
they never, like,
settle,
yeah.
and like they never meet someone who matches up to her. Really?
You know, maybe give any reason to excuse their stupidity. Oh, they don't marry. If you can't marry the woman you love,
like, if
don't.
you- really, like, why are you
fucking
getting
get married.
Yeah. Also, like, I don't believe in only like being able to just fall in love with one person and never being able to fall in love again. I think if you're not falling in love with somebody new, like if you care, you like this person enough to marry them,
Yeah.
and you're not falling in love with them, you just don't want to. Like, I think you're not trying.
You're not. It's just a
Like,
weird
you're not
cop-out.
trying at all. Like, you're literally not trying. And I'm not saying that you can just meet somebody and choose to love them, right? But I just think that if you like someone enough to want to coexist with them forever, and
I don't
and
think they like them. I think they like what the woman
can offer
does for
does
them.
for them, yeah.
Because when you talk about like, I was watching this video on Facebook. I love
You're the
Facebook.
only person that still watches
I
videos
love
on
Facebook
Facebook.
reels. I love it. God, the comments, Jesus. But this guy was he was asking his friend like, oh, when you just catch up, oh, how is your wife? Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And he's gushing about his wife, and the guy is like, damn, my homie is really in love. Like, he really loves his wife. Like, you see him gushing. Oh, what do you like about her? She has it's just like the way she wears her bulb. She looks really nice. And then the guy's like, doesn't your wife have long waist, like hair, long hair? And he's describing a woman like my wife. She's petite. Like, it's just all characteristics.
Of people that are not his wife, of somebody that is not his wife.
So maybe it's his girlfriend,
Yeah.
but I'm like, that's not your wife.
Yeah.
Or even some of them would describe, oh, I love the way she washes my laundry. She always knows how, like, to get me started in the day. Like, she believes in my dreams.
I had an old friend, right? Like we're not friends anymore, so I don't really care. But she like said one time, like one of her exes, like she was just telling me that one of her exes would like, and that was one of the reasons she ended stuff too, was because he would see, like, they would be out together, and like he would see a woman that looked the complete opposite of her. Like, I'm not even joking. She was like petite, and he was the other women are thick, and be like, damn, like really, really, really into those type of women. And then it now became this back and forth because she now started doing that too, like like admiring men that looks nothing like him in front of him. So it now became this very petty competition of like weirdness. But yes, I found that really odd when she told me that. I was like, what is going on? Like, are people going through this?
People are fighting for their lives.
Battles. People are actually fighting battles.
It's crazy.
People are fighting battles in relationships. I can't.
It's crazy.
People are really fighting battles.
Like stand on your toes and damn. Like,
I don't think I can. Do you think you can be with somebody like that? Like prior to you, they never dated anyone that looks like you. Like,
it will always be
like,
true to my mind. Like how
you're not their type. Can you?
You've
Like,
never.
and imagine you
like,
actually really think the person is really into you, right? You actually believe that they are into you, but like, would that be a problem with that specific thing?
It won't be a problem per se, because maybe genuinely, maybe they are like, I won't say their type change per se, but like, how people like evolve. Maybe it's just different because if you get to me, you're evolving, bro. But genuinely, I think it should always just be a back of my mind, like, why? It's more of a
Why you?
it's more of a self-critical thing. I don't think I'll be like so guys. I don't think you know what just happened.
Like, I don't know why. Somebody was just dancing.
I wish you saw this.
Like, no, that
I
was
wish.
funny.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It was so random too. Like, it was just too random. Like,
I wish you had a camera
from
on.
doing nothing
Like,
to just dancing.
oh my god.
Anyways,
And it's the fact that it's like 6 foot something. All I just saw was he's in the zone. Sorry.
real.
I was giving Michael Jackson at the back there.
What were we saying? Yeah, okay. Like, if you're dating somebody that like wasn't, that you didn't think you were their type, so it would be like,
It would be more self-critical, but I don't think I would ever like. If they actively show that they act like you get like, they prove that they actually like me and want me. I don't think, I just believe, maybe.
So, but what if you go out and you actually sense their attraction? Because you know what, that's another thing I feel like we want to talk about next. Like, how attraction doesn't just go away because you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, people are like, your partner is not going to not be attracted to people because they're in a relationship with you. I don't think so. I don't believe that, like, like your partner is not going to see somebody and be like, oh, that's an ugly person.
That's
now all of a
different.
sudden.
Attraction.
Because
That
I'm in a
is a
relationship.
distinct difference.
Yes, I know.
You can say, you can actively say, oh, you know what?
Obviously, I'm not saying
Acknowledge.
acting on it. I'm not saying you
No,
should
but
act
if
on
you
it.
actively show attraction, I don't. What are
Yeah,
what
no,
now? What
that
are
was
you?
my question to you. Is like if they actively like were
Show
like show
acknowledgement
that like they acknowledge that okay, I'm attracted to this person,
to this.
and they looked completely different from you.
That's the thing. I'm going home. I'm going home. Because you don't have to show me twice the hell. It's not you, boo. And some people say, oh, you know what? You can make it work. Or you have to change yourself for.
Okay, forget about the person looking. Okay, I'll share my own opinion. I think, yeah, I think it would definitely make me feel off, and I don't even think it's a self-critical thing. It's just like I don't think I'm your type, and I want to be like desirable by my partner. And I'm not saying that not being, because I think for some people you can still be desirable even though you are not their like conventional type, in the past. But I just don't want that for myself. like I want to know that like I'm your type. I'm what you desired in a woman, at least physically, for from the beginning.
You're already fighting battles.
Yeah, that's it. It's a lot. But the question I had was if it was a general thing, like just generally in relationships, right? Not type or no type. Do you think, like, how would you? Okay, if it was a celebrity, like if you guys were like watching some woman and that woman is like like your partner has a crush on her, celebrity crush. It's like this girl is fine, oh. Da, da, da. Would you have a problem with that? Is that something that
Like
you would
celebrity
find
crush?
disrespectful? Like obviously not overly sexualizing her or anything, but like if he gives her compliments, like when she comes on screen, for example,
I don't think I'll be bothered by that.
would you be bothered by it if it was a real life person that like maybe not that you guys know, but maybe you come across like a stranger that you guys walked past, and he says, "Oh, that's a very beautiful girl."
That's the difference. You see, no. I mean, you can actively say that person is beautiful. I would want. You're not blind, but I'm saying like there's also a difference because when I talk about like, oh, he has a celebrity crush, there is this consistency where you're seeing this person on their screen over and over and over again. So I understand that familiarity has been formed in a sense, or kind of an ounce of parasocial relationship has been created.
Yeah.
But you're seeing this person once on the street and you're now gushing. Nah, we've lost the game. Who do you think they are, Cinderella? No. What's this? Love at first sight?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I definitely
Bless
think
you.
there is a difference. Yeah. I was asking because I think it was something that I saw somewhere where there was a debate about it on Twitter at some point. But I definitely think there's nuances, and there's definitely a difference between having a celebrity crush that like is probably out of your reach and you probably will never meet ever in life, and having a parasocial relationship with them. Like if you saw Beyonce and you're like, Beyonce, she's so hot.
She's so hot.
Nigga, I
Then
agree.
you saw Sade on the street and you're
And
saying,
you're now
Sade
saying,
is so hot.
"There's
Now
a
you see now.
difference."
I have to kill you.
You're gonna have to
Why
die.
would you bring Sade into
You're
this?
gonna have to die now.
Like, please don't disrespect Sade here. No.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
But I just feel like you. But one thing I like to watch is I think a lot of people have to see. You know, like how people lose their mind when their celebrity crush changes, or a celebrity of any kind just changes how they look or how they are in general, and people are. I'm not saying, oh please, if your celebrity crush is going to the worst, that's not the case here. But you know how like maybe a celebrity, for instance, there was a time where Catherine Zeta-Jones, beautiful woman, and she started to like gain weight. She's like 50 something, gorgeous, like the mom from Wednesday.
Yeah, I know her.
I remember when she came on screen and people were like, oh my god, what happened to Catherine? Like she has put on weight,
So
blah
much
blah
weight,
blah.
yeah.
And okay, if you want to make a comment, well, men are saying, you see some men commenting, oh, she's my celebrity crush. I don't know, like I can't do this anymore.
You know they
Like,
did that with Georgia Smith. Do you know Georgia Smith, the singer? They did that with her. She added weight at some point, and like all of a sudden, like all these men that used to lust after Georgia Smith were just like, oh, like Georgia Smith, she's so fat now. She's so
And it
this,
goes
and I'm
both
just like,
ways. Like,
it's
even when
actually fat
it's-
phobia.
But even it goes both ways. They might just, let's say, okay, when they get skinny, and it could be for, like, let's say, okay, for instance, Amy Schumer, she's weird regardless.
Mm-hmm.
But she lost weight. I think after like what's the word? Her whole diagnosis, she had to lose weight.
Yeah.
She lost it, and she looks good. Like, she looked good. But you see the way people are still hating on her. Like,
Yeah, people do that too with Kelly Clarkson.
I'm like,
What
oh,
can
she's
people actually do? Like, do you
That's-
guys want people to be thin or be? I think there's just like a certain way that people like. I feel like it depends on who you are. Even there's certain way people expect you to look, like, and you should. If you don't fit into that, it's like weird to them. They don't. They're just like, oh,
people
why
are
you,
fighting
like-
battles.
yeah. Like, I don't even think. For example, now, like with the Georgia Smith thing, I don't think people want Georgia Smith to be thin. She wasn't a thin girl. Like, she was flesh. She was like voluptuous, not voluptuous, but she was curvy. She was curvy. She had a curvy, like a slim, thick figure. And I think that's what people want. Like, that's what they desire. And then there's people that just want straight up skinny. I just think that in this life, just be your own beauty standard, because different people have different beauty standards, and there's just different strokes for different folks. Like, yeah. So basically, you're saying that.
I mistakenly saw a comment one day.
Yeah.
Mistakenly, I never meant to see this comment, and I would like to take it away from my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to. Someone said, if your beauty standards are far away from what your mom looks like, and you tell me you really love your mom, I will bomb your house. Because some men will be acting on, I want my girl to look like this and that and this. Sir,
I think that's weird, though. I think
No.
that statement is actually very weird. I'm so sorry.
It's
Why
so-
would his beauty standard be the same as his mom's? And why would he love his mom over beauty? Like, I think that's strange.
people are weird.
What type
That's what I
of
said,
fucking?
never-
If you come to me and you tell me your beauty standards and you
Is
and,
your
and
mom.
it looks exactly like your mom, you're a fucking weirdo. I'm
you know
running
that's how
away.
people will always want to argue.
Like, you're a strange.
Like, oh, your mom looks like this, so you, like every
Yeah,
other
like
thing
exactly. Like, oh,
Please, my
like,
mom has fought her battles.
I don't give a fuck. Listen, if you come to me and you describe your mother as your type, you're like, just go and marry her. Like, whoa, what? Are you
I
kidding?
I want a woman that is, you know what? A woman like where the woman. Hey, English.
That is weird. That
I
is
said
very
I came
weird to
across
me.
that comment and I'm like, people are really Alabama in this Alabama.
Nobody can convince me that that's not weird.
People, as I said, I came across this comment and I just didn't ever want to. You can't do this like my mom.
Anyways, child. What?
Be strong out there, guys.
No, like, what are you saying?
Like I said, I came across the comments. You're shouting at me. What am
No, but like, I feel like, whoa. I think I've seen that, but you know, I think I also unlocked a new perspective now too, like by just hearing that, because I have seen people saying, "You guys are coming for this, da, 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 da. Your own mom, she's this and that," she's da, da, da." And I get that perspective of being like, okay, the standards that you're not holding your own mother to, why are you holding another woman to it? I get that, but when it comes to beauty specifically, like when it comes to like maybe looking
Physical
for what you
attraction.
like, physical attraction, I just think it's a bit weird to like be like,
because-
hey,
and you
you
know
know,
what's
I
funny
want
is
someone that
when
looks like my mom. Like, it's
men
just not
meet
gonna
people
happen.
that look like their mom, and she mistakenly changes. My mom didn't change.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Mom-
especially if they had like maybe an
They-
almond mom. Like, you know how like
Oh,
some
they had a
moms are
baby.
very
I felt like their
disciplined.
wife has a child.
Yeah, no, but what I mean is if their mom was an almond mom, which means she was probably a lot
Yeah.
more disciplined and like extremely
Possessive.
superficial. Yeah, possessive with her looks, obsessive with everything. They tend to transfer those standards
my mom
to
can do
their
this.
partner.
And it's just
Yeah, it's very jarring. It's very jarring. I definitely agree.
I'm thinking about it like what. Guys, do you see the way we're sounding? Like we've just been living on the whole like
Yeah.
people love their moms, but we've realized that not the same way. This is not the same way I've been saying I love my mom. People are speaking differently. Well, guys, oh,
How was your weekend?
my weekend, beautiful, beautiful. Should I tell them what I'm going through?
Yes, you should tell them what you're going through.
I was going to take out the trash, and I almost fell, but I caught myself. Yeah, I caught myself. But because I'm 20,
You're
I'm
about to be, or you will be.
I'm in my late 20s.
You're at that point where you don't even want to mention what age you are.
So I caught myself, but my body said, "Why did you do that?" So I pulled my lower back, and now I've been waddling. Is that what they call it?
Mm-hmm.
The way penguins walk.
Yeah.
So if you see the way I'm sitting now, and you're asking me why do I look like I'm fighting, fighting distance, your girl is in pain. That's the thing. Okay, when I say I'm in pain, I will keep taking to a different level. I'm not in pain. I just feel very like stiff. I can't move my. I can move. It's just when I move, I have to put. What's the word? Put my head into it. I have to be like, oh, I shouldn't move this way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm old now, and what was I thinking?
I don't know. I think there was just a mistake and like
That's the thing. Like you think, I had energy the day before. Like the day before I fell, I had energy. Oh, cut my fall. What did you say? What did you describe it as? Like if we
if I describe it in Nigeria, I be one follow. I all catch myself. I be one fall.
My
I almost
enemies-
follow. My enemy be one fall. My enemy be one. Yeah.
they can never own up to it,
Yeah,
and that was
my
the
enemy be one
situation.
fall.
Yeah, so your girl has been struggling. I can't bend. It's like you will hear. So I'm a youngin.
Young hoe can't walk. A young hoe can't
So
bend
yeah, that's how my week has been going. But my week has been great though. Abby stayed over last night.
I did stay over. Let me not lie. My weekend weekend was miserable. I can't even. I didn't have a great weekend. I was very upset throughout the weekend. I was just not happy for like a lot of reasons, personal reasons. But I'm grateful for supportive family and friends. That's all I'll say. But yeah, I was just not feeling it. I also couldn't sleep. Like last night, even it was kind of rough. Like I couldn't sleep well. Like I could still hear my thoughts. You know when you're sleeping and
I told you to play. I
you
told you
can
to
hear.
play this.
I
Song.
can't play sounds and sleep. I can't sleep. Mary wants me to play sounds. I can't play sounds to sleep.
I would have sung you a lullaby.
That distracts me so bad. I also think that the room was a bit too cold and it might have interfered with my sleep a
Why didn't you
little.
turn on the heater?
I don't know. It's like I didn't realize, like it wasn't too cold, but like, I didn't realize what was going on. You know how you can't really place that there's something wrong, but you can't.
But the
place
bed has a eating pad under it.
what was wrong. There was just something that made it like I could sleep, but I could sleep better than every other night for the last couple of weekends. But like the last couple of days, but like it was still it still wasn't like the deep sleep that I would have appreciated.
You needed my touch. That was what was
No,
missing.
actually, I really don't like being touched while I'm sleeping, especially like yeah. But it wasn't I'm not gonna front and say it was like the greatest weekend. No, it wasn't. I think I'm feeling a little better
That's good.
after like last night. Today was a good like relaxing day. I read half of the day, watched Grace half of the other half of the day. Like I was just reading.
Okay, she hasn't finished the book that she's reading, but when she came last time, she told me about the book, and
The book is crazy. It was like something that took a turn. I didn't think it was going to take that type of turn. It's basically about cultural appropriation, but like Asian culture, and like It's called Yellow Face, by the way. It's by R.F. Kwong. If you guys don't know her, check out her books. Like, great. I haven't even read like most of her books, but I'm reading Yellow Face right now. I want to read Catabasis or Catabasis. Like, I think people pronounce it in different ways, but yeah, like I'm
Scholar. Catabasis. No, but genuinely, she was telling me about the book yesterday, and yesterday when she was telling me about it, she was in chapter 6.
Yes.
But I was like,
And you never take my book recs, mind you, because I always read very, very sad, dreary stuff.
oh
like
my
the type
god,
of things that will make you cry.
I like to
Very serious things.
If I'm reading fiction, I do not want to see any ounce of.
I like fiction I like historical fiction. So I like fiction that is based on real life stuff a lot of times. Like I read As Long as Lemon Trees Grow. I read The Kite Runner. I read A Thousand Splendid Suns. Like, all those are stories that are literally based in the Middle East, like Syria, Afghanistan, things that actually happen in real life. I like those type of stories. I liked Chimamanda's Half of a Yellow Sun so much. Unfortunately, it's based on very dark history of, like, obviously, the
That's
Civil
what I'm saying,
War.
like,
But
you read like Nigerian authors.
Nigerian
are
authors
wonderful.
they love sad shit.
They
I
are
can't
wonderful,
lie.
but I'm like, is there anything like happy ending?
No,
Is there anything
when I
like-
read Someday Maybe by Oyin Wambali, I think that's her last name. I might be wrong, but oh my goodness,
Nigerian
it literally
authors
like
are-
Someday Maybe is literally about a woman trying to get over the suicide of her husband. Like, her husband just killed himself, and she now finds out after he dies that she was pregnant.
Nigerian authors, beautiful, because their writing is so poetic, and it's so.
I feel like ethnic
it's
writers in
so
general like write
beautiful.
very poetically.
But it's like, give me, lie to me that everything works out. Like, maybe give me a full chapter or two full chapters where it's all sunshine and rainbows.
Right.
It's like, now they won't just give you one sentence and you're like, it's all good. You manage that one sentence and everything will be fine with you. Then they, no.
I think I really like Nigerian authors because of that, like how they write. The older Nigerian authors used to write very like they used to use a lot of verbose
Things fall
language.
apart.
Like
Chinua Achebe.
I personally don't think Chinua Achebe was a verbose writer. I think he was very understandable. Actually, he was very easy to follow. Like, he has always.
I think
been
because I
easy
read
to
Things Fall
follow.
Apart in like secondary school.
That was very easy to follow to me.
Oh,
Like,
sorry, Wale Soyinka.
Wale Soyinka, for example, is hard to
I
follow.
love Wale Soyinka.
He is hard to follow.
I love Wale Soyinka.
Like, that's a verbose
Sorry.
writer.
My mom lives for Wale Soyinka.
That, he was at one point, like, when you were growing up and people, they will ask you like, why who's your role model. I used to say Wale Soyinka. I knew nothing about that
No,
man.
my mom
I just knew
acted,
he won something
like, in one of his
like,
plays.
and I was just like, oh yeah, like Wale Soyinka.
She really told us
But-
about Wale Soyinka, so we grew up.
But no, like, he's a verbose writer.
I love Wale Soyinka.
He's not easy
But
to
I love
follow.
plays. I love plays.
Yeah.
I like to read a lot of, like, my favorite one so far is Tempest.
Oh yeah.
really like Tempest.
Tempest, yeah.
But it's not an ethnic writer, so sometimes I feel bad.
Yeah.
No, actually I like it.
But I
Because you never know if they stole it from another, like,
from someone else. It's very tricky. Like, sometimes it's really like I can't even believe you even said Wale. Oh my god, do you know what just came to my head? Do you know, I said this on Twitter, but do you know, like, when you were little, right? Did you like oats growing up? Like oats? No. Did you know the brand of oats, like?
Coca Oats.
Exactly. Did you ever call it Quaker oats?
Why would I call it Quaker
Like,
Oats?
do you know?
Coca
I
Oats.
grew up. I was a grown adult before I realized that this brand is
It's called
Quaker
Quaker.
oats.
It's just Quaker.
It's Quaker, yeah. It's just Quaker. And it's a really old brand, right?
It
like,
is.
It's named after like the Quaker Christians, like, right, like. But it's like, Jesus Christ, Quaker oats. I used to say Quaker oats.
Coca Oats.
Quaker oats.
Coca Oats. Bring the Coca Oats.
Quaker oats.
It's not just oats.
Or spaghetti. Did you know? I was telling him I was like, he was like, no, they say spaghetti. I was like, spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
No, us used to add VO.
Honestly, not Benin people.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
There's so many. I was thinking. I literally tweeted about. I was like, did you guys not like call that? Like, how long did it take you to realize that it's Quaker oats, not Quaker oats?
No, I still call it Quaker oats, yeah.
You still call it Quaker oats?
Until I'm talking to somebody and they
I just
say,
oats.
"Oh, do you?"
I feel like
you
I just say oats now.
or like instant oatmeal. I would if I want to, if I
Instant
want,
oatmeal.
yeah, you know, you know, we know. But Quaker oats,
Quaker oats. Quaker oats.
well, why?
Why though?
Mayonnaise.
It's that one. It took me a while too. Like I didn't know how to spell
Not mayo.
mayo, like mayonnaise. I did like
Eh?
it's
Mayon-
mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
That's what we used to say. Mayonnaise.
Bring in mayonnaise.
Where the
Come.
mayonnaise?
What could we say? I need salad. Cabbage.
Garbage. Cucumber.
Why were we fighting with the thing? Why were we fighting with this thing?
No, it's actually crazy, like how Nigerians mispronounce so many words. But I don't even think. Do you know that these days, like, there's actually, even apart from mispronunciations, like, there are some words that mean completely different things in the English language, but in Nigeria it means completely different things. And sometimes when you search it on Google now, it's literally saying Nigerian definition.
Because we are.
Like, because like we literally have
We
our
have
own
the standard.
exactly.
What do you mean?
It's actually funny because it's like even in Nigeria, like how like there's like an umbrella name for things like Indomie is for like every single noodle that exists in
And
the
I got
world.
here Indomie goreng. Why?
Like
Why did Indomie have a son name?
it's not even about the surname. It's like it's noodle, right? It's a
Blue
noodle.
band.
But a blue band is like butter. Like no matter what,
You not get blue band.
any blue band,
And you have.
they will give you a completely different brand. But as long as it's butter, it's blue band, and it's the same thing with Indomie. Indomie is just Indomie. Like it doesn't matter if it's Dangote, if it's golden penny, if it's mini. What's the other one? Mimi, I mean whatever.
Mimi noodles. Mimi
Yeah.
noodles. Boom
No,
cha
those
cha.
ones, ew. Indomie was always the best though. I feel like now it's like just salt, but like Indomie was always the best. But like even the same thing with like Gala. Like nobody knows that Gala is like people know, but like I think it took them a while for them to know that Gala is a brand.
Remember those mini gala?
Everything is Gala.
Those big bags.
No. Oh, the smaller
The smaller ones that come in
don't
those
come in the bigger bags. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. No. When I unlocked that memory of cookouts, I was like, why did we do that? Why were we doing that? Like
could not
what?
correct our parents now.
Yeah. No. But what? Okay. Said parents who were educated. What about that? Spelt cookouts.
QU. It makes sense though. Quaker.
QU. Quick. They can't say Quaker oats.
We'll not get Q for our dictionary now.
Yes, we do. We absolutely do.
Kunle.
Kunle with a Q.
No, like
No, that was that. Like
I love us.
I actually love that.
But one
I
that threw me off recently is when I saw schnapps in the liquor store, and I was like, oh, it's just schnapps. By the way, we used to say schnapps.
Shinap,
Where did schnapp come?
or Chelsea. Do you know it took me a while to realize that like that was that a brand name? Chelsea.
Chelsea is a brand name.
Yeah.
No, let's call it schnapps. It's like, oh, schnapps. Make the CH is the old thing. Is the full. Oh, no. Did your mom ever do? I don't even know why I'm reminiscing now because you've not said quicker oats now. I have to reminisce on my true life.
Mm-hmm.
Did your mom ever do like home remedies that were just like, just take me to the doctor right now?
No, so when I was younger, I always used to have sore throats, right? My mom was never really a big home remedy person at all, really. But when I was younger, I always used to have sore throats. Always. But do you know what's the greatest, one of the things that really I think limited my hospital visits when I was younger is so crazy. One of our neighbors was a matron in the general hospital.
Ooh.
So she was like our at-home doctor. It was really like thinking about it was actually even back then it was a bit annoying. Like every time, let's go to Mama Daniel, let's go to Mama. Like stop, no, I don't. But like yeah, so we went to her for a while, and she would just be like, I don't even know why sore throat was such a. They just didn't get it. I told them like every time I swallow it hurts. Every time I swallow it hurts, and it would come and go, come and go, come and go. And one time they now told me that I should, in the first thing in the morning, I shouldn't speak to anybody. I shouldn't say anything to anybody. That the first thing I should do is go and breathe into a hole in the wall 3 times. And I was so convinced it would work. I'm like, okay, maybe, yeah. I went in the morning and breathed into a random hole in the wall.
What, you could not find the hole?
Do you know that was also a battle? We were trying to find a hole to breathe into. So I found the hole and I breathed into it 3 times. And do you know what? I still had the sore throat. Like, yeah. So my mom was never really a home remedy person. She was more like a let's exhaust every other like pharmaceutical option next to us.
My parents were
person.
both. They were home remedies and medical, like they go both ways. But funny enough, the home remedies, like if my mom just hears you like, the way I'm sniffling now, Kasana they come, Kasana go bring the agbo come, drink her.
Agbo is crazy. No, you can't get me to drink agbo.
Then she'll not threaten you as you're drinking the agbo. The agbo go wash her. If you still stay sick tomorrow, hospital. You go to the hospital, they'll give you medicine. My mom will tell you to take the medicine and the agbo with it. She has to balance everything out. Even now, as I'm older, if I call my mom, I can't be sick. If I call my mom, I'm like even just like sick. She has given me like 20 home remedies to try out. Like me going to the grocery store is that easy? Oh no. Do you know why? You're not eating the garlic. Bite the garlic.
I think when I first moved here, my mom just used to tell me to like go to the hospital. She would actually tell me to go to the hospital. But like she doesn't do that anymore because she knows the hospital here is trash. Like there's no point going to the hospital.
My mom used to say hospital, but she'll still tell me. She'll never send. Now that she knows how to use share option, everything has to be shared now. Any home remedies,
she will send it to you.
I have to see it.
I have a friend who's like, his dad like crazy goes ham on remedies, and his own is not even remedies. It's just like preventive. Like he would drink juice, he juices, he does smoothies. I feel like once your parents get on WhatsApp, like African parents WhatsApp, this thing.
My mom doesn't even want WhatsApp.
African parents WhatsApp is crazy. They start getting these broadcasts that give them all these remedies to try, and they just try random stuff.
No, I think my mom should go. But I think it would even be easier if my mom was on WhatsApp.
Yeah,
but she's on Facebook.
That's
she's expanding. Worse. She's expanding past the Nigerian borders. Now you are seeing Tanzania
she's
like
expanding her horizon.
Oh my God! When you blew that thing, your eyes
like real. Okay, I think it's time for
I'm sniffing, guys.
I think it's that time. Is cocktail clock.
Yes, I should patent my intro song. Should I copyright it?
Do you have a song?
It's cocktail clock.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody would want to steal that.
Do you know what? Ooh, steal it.
I was being sarcastic, babes. Nobody wants that song.
There's someone that wants to steal it. Look at me.
Nobody wants that song.
We both know the person. Take me
What did she do to you?
I had to watch that.
You actually loathe that baby,
I had to watch it.
That's actually crazy.
I really had to sit down and really. I didn't actually loathe her like this. I wanted to watch it. I was really like, I want to see. Give me. I want to receive.
Is it the one that we watched together?
Yeah, no, we're watching it. I was like,
why can't you call her name out? By the way,
this is the internet.
What?
This is our internet.
Why is this her internet?
You wanna come and find?
Bro, do you know that her country of origin hates her right now because she did an ad against them for the Winter Olympics? So like, I think you'll be fine. I think people will be on your side.
No, it won't. She might. Let's come to the club.
That babe.
Hey guys, it's that time again. It's cocktail.
It's cocktail clock where we sip cocktails and do not mind our business.
Yes.
Period.
Guys, we do not mind our
All right.
business.
Let's get started, shall we? Am I the asshole for being rude towards my mother-in-law, or is my husband the real asshole? Am I the asshole for being rude towards my mother-in-law, or is my husband the real asshole? My mother-in-law insists on visiting my daughter every Saturday and Sunday, usually between the hours of 1:30 and 3:30 p.m. The problem with her choosing time slot is that this is the middle of the night for me. I am a nurse and currently the breadwinner of our family. I work 12-hour overnight shifts, beginning at 7 p.m., ending at 7 a.m. every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. In contrast, my mother-in-law does not have a single obligation in her life. Arguably, she has not had a single obligation in the last 30 years. She chooses to come at the most inconvenient time for me. I've never been a morning person, and I'm certainly not in the mood for any form of small talk immediately upon rising. Any dialogue between her and I is always initiated by her and met with short, monotone responses. A typical conversation between her and I will go something like this. Mother-in-law, are you working tonight? Me, yes. Mother-in-law, are they going to call you off? Me, no. Or, I won't know until 5 p.m. Mother-in-law, I hope you have a good night. Or, I hope you get called off. Me, thank you. This is the same conversation I have with her every weekend. She should know the answers to those questions, but she's old, possibly senile. I get it. It's my husband that really pisses me off. Anytime I attempt to explain how his mother's desired visit time negatively impacts me, I'm told 1, stop whining. 2, everyone is tired of hearing you bitch. 3, no one cares. 4, other people work fucked up schedules too. 5, stop putting yourself on a pedestal. 6, she's old. Deal with it. 7, you're an asshole towards my mom. So, who's the asshole here? Me, my husband, or my mother-in-law? And before someone suggests that my daughter should visit her grandmother at her grandmother's house, that is impossible. My mother-in-law is a hoarder. Her house is disgusting. I do not want my daughter there. You're the fucking asshole. And like, you're like not in the unilateral way. Like, generally you're an asshole, but I think you're a bitch for sure.
She's the asshole. However,
No, she's a bitch. Like, you're actually a bitch.
I'm more concerned to the overall frustration that she's voicing.
Yes, and I understand that you're frustrated, and I think that if you have said that your mother-in-law is nice enough to even call you, like she's calling you and she's asking you questions about work, and you're giving her monotone answers. Yes, I get you're not always in the mood. You're the breadwinner of the family. You're working overnight shifts, right? Maybe if your husband is so stupid and won't communicate on your behalf, you can do the communication. But I just feel like her mother-in-law received a lot of stray bullets in
I
there.
think
like,
she's angry at her husband.
yes, and she needs to face her useless husband.
But like,
He's a fool because he has called her a bitch, called her everything under the sun. She's out there every night trying to make money for the family, and all she wants to do during the day is sleep. But like, she probably can't even sleep properly.
why doesn't the husband? Like, okay, I can't even say like I get where you're coming from, but I'm also like, I still think it's just overall frustration because she also into like the time frame that the mother-in-law wants to come. What's the husband doing during that time that it can't be the person take or at home at
I
that
don't even
point?
think that's the point. I think the point is when you're tired from an overnight shift, you don't really want anyone in your house. Like during the days when you're sleeping, like you just want it to be you and your family, probably, right? And I think that there's also specific days she mentioned. She said Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What happened to the every other day? And I'm just saying at this point, like, if you are so frustrated and if you're so tired, and I know you brought it up with your husband, but it seems like your mother-in-law actually has tried to connect with you. Like, she connects with you verbally. Why don't you bring it up with her directly? I don't think that that's a very difficult thing to do. And I'm not saying that she, like, it's kind of unfair that she has to do it, right? It's like, it should be her husband doing that.
Yeah.
But I also think that, like, if she's calling you and asking you about work, like, hey, is it possible that you can come on this at this time? You know, I'm really tired from my overnight shift and I just really need to sleep. Like, I just think it's such a simple solution. Unless you have done that and your mother-in-law is being impossible, I just don't see, like, I get the frustration. I just think that maybe the anger that you have towards your
She's
mother-in-law
angry.
should go towards your
It's when she's like,
useless
she
husband.
called the woman senile.
Exactly, that's what I'm
Do
saying.
you know what I didn't think I didn't. I'm just hearing
She's
the
like
senile
possibly
part.
senile. Like,
Like,
what? You're a bitch. Like, just because you're tired doesn't mean you can be a bitch. Like, you know what I mean?
I think
It's disrespectful. I don't give a fuck. And this is coming from someone, like, who in general, like, I don't really be fucking with mother-in-laws. I can't lie. Like, I have a very strong disdain for, like,
I feel like I would
You know.
have loved her to give more input on who or what that husband is.
yes, what does he do? What does he contribute to the family? What is he do? Like, what really gives him the audacity to even talk to you in this way when you
'Cause-
raise up concerns? It doesn't even seem like you guys have a good relationship.
That's
Like, him telling you, oh, you stop
Yeah.
bitching, you're a bitch, you're doing this and you're
because
doing
it looks
that,
like she's holding the mental and financial load in that house at this point.
and she's frustrated and she's now taking it out on the poor mother-in-law
woman.
who is literally trying to just see her grandbaby. Like,
Yeah.
that's that. Please, I'm so sorry. I don't think, like, generally you're the asshole. I think your husband is the asshole. I also think
However,
that
but-
you need to work on your manners. Like, you're a
You've-
bit rude.
I didn't hear that senile part. I had to like really like think about it, and I'm sorry though.
Oh my God. She actually came and explained further. She said, I do not deny that I am rude and short towards my mother-in-law. There's a long history of reasons in which I do not like this woman. In short, while I again will acknowledge that I am rude toward her, she is rude toward me because she consistently violates my boundaries. I would not expect anyone to be warm, polite, and friendly toward me if I were to show up at their house at 2 a.m. when they're sleeping, especially if they are expected to wake up at 4 a.m. for work. Okay, I get it. Yes, your mother-in-law is probably overbearing. Still, I haven't
2
seen.
a.m.
Yeah, like, but still, I haven't really seen any, like, indication that, like, there was communication here. Even the response still seems really angry.
I think
I think she's
knows
frustrated.
She's tired.
Yeah, I think she's tired.
Just
If you are tired, just go away. Like, it doesn't
There's-
seem like that family is doing you any
there's
good.
a child in this.
I know. But it doesn't. It seems like they're doing her more harm than good. If she's
Exactly.
this angry towards, first, her mother-in-law, second, her husband, the child, she's probably angry towards her child too. I'm being honest. Like, that anger will transfer in little ways, microaggressions towards her child. And I just don't think that you should be in that situation if you're, like, I don't, like, I know, you know how people say they stay in certain situations because of the children. I think
Oh my
it's
god,
a
that's the
big-
worst
I think it's a big
excuse.
fucking, like, I don't think it's a complete lie, but I think a lot
Oh
of
no,
times
that thing
it is
because
a
you hurt
fucking
the
stupid
child
excuse.
more.
Let me tell you, like, you're ruining that child's
The
life.
child does
by
not even
staying
want you
there.
to
I
be
don't
there.
care.
You never. No one ever asked the
Exactly,
child
like,
like, "Hey,
A lot of the times, like, they want you to guys to
They
please, like,
get her."
like, end this sham of a marriage.
People
Like,
are
please.
wasting everybody's
You're
time
actually
here.
wasting my time. You're ruining my
Like,
childhood.
Oh
Like,
my
please,
god,
let's be very effing for real. Like, please.
that sucks though.
But anyways, yeah, I think you're all the asshole. Actually,
Love you,
like,
everybody.
like
involved.
imagine
You
what the
push-
baby feels. Like, the baby is probably like, oh my god, I hate all of
Imagine
you.
the baby is online texting.
Like,
Am I the
she's probably like, I hate all of you. I hate all of you. You guys are all horrible people. Like, please get me out of here.
Wow,
Yeah. No, I can't.
that's sad. Be strong, guys. Okay.
So my mother-in-law wants to date my husband. I will give context, but this is one example out of 100 million. We recently got in a disagreement, her and I made it a point to tell her that my husband will always pick me over her. Maybe I was wrong, but she's talked about my husband in disturbing ways, like ways a parent shouldn't talk about their son. And if someone heard it, they would think she was sleeping with him. Anyways, recently, ever since I made it a point to say that, she's deliberately ignored me, thank God. But she has gone out of her way to tell my husband every day via different types, text, mail, phone, etc., how he's so amazing. She loves him so much. No one is more proud of him than she is. She misses when he was her baby. It's so odd. I find it like disturbing. My husband thinks it's no big deal and it's just his mom being nice to him. But me as a wife, I find it to be like she wants me to be in a competition with her. Although I know my husband will pick me any day, it's like she can't fathom that. I feel like she's jealous of me. Maybe that's a stretch, but I know she probably cried after I said he would choose me over her. She's not just mean to me, but all of her other sons' partners. She's single and divorced, needs a man of her own. I told my husband I'm done with these kissing your ass messages from her, and he just says I'm obsessing, and he doesn't respond half the time. It's even things like when we go to the beach and she finds out, literally, if we're going on a date, she will be like, don't you think it's rude you don't invite your mom? I hope you actually have a good time, but who knows? You deserve happiness. I hope she can bring you that. Like, what the fuck?
Wait.
And now I'm just ranting, but we have literally been out with family, and she will say, hey, to her son, did you just see those girls' boobs? She's absolutely beautiful. And then turns to me and says, you don't have boobs like that. Meanwhile, she herself has a wretched boob job and fake teeth, hair, lips, etc. She's gotten work on everything about her possible. Not to dog on those who do, but to call me out when, to be honest, I have great boobs, and in front of my husband, and sexualize other women to him is so weird. I come from a family of all brothers, and my mom would never be this way towards my brothers. And to be frank, my mom loves her sons, but not in a I want to date you and take you from your wife way. Okay.
I have to drop the mic for a second here.
Well, so
I had
your husband doesn't find her doing that weird. This is going to sound very strange. I think your husband might have been getting abused by his mom. Because this is like,
That's
even if it's
something
not like direct
sexual,
abuse, she's already harassing him. The fact that she's saying all those things, like saying inappropriate things, that's already harassment. But like, he's not stopping it too.
Why are we laughing?
It's not funny.
This
It's
is
not
scary. Girl, I say this with love, and I say this with care, and I say this with every run. This is how all those like true crime shows start.
Right. But she also said she does it to her other
Do you think
daughter-in-laws.
okay, they just have to kill one?
Yeah, to start the
They have
cycle.
to see the cycle. Run. This woman sounds like someone that will cover up a son killing his wife.
She would help him. Actually, I think she would kill his wife, and then her son will help her cover it up, because like, he literally doesn't even care. He's saying you're obsessing. Mind you, like, when people usually say don't worry about stuff, they know that it's wrong. They
It's
just want to
wrong.
cover up. I think your husband is a weirdo. Your husband is weird. There's no way
It's all of
that
them.
wouldn't be uncomfortable for him. Why is your mom sending you messages every day? "Oh, I wish you were still my baby. Oh, I love you so much. I know. Oh, don't you think her boobs are so pretty? They're best. They're better than your wife's boobs." Huh? 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 Girl, if you like, be there. Yeah, I don't.
What's going on?
A lot of things are very wrong with this world. I think that that's completely sick. I think that it's an absolute no for me. Like, at some point, I'm going to have to ask him why he's defending this. Like, I'm going to have to ask him why that isn't weird. Why doesn't that present as weird to him?
My dear Ron, I just feel like I don't even know.
You don't want to know.
I don't care what the fucking asshole is at this point. You are still texting, you are still typing. Run. Don't look back. She's still trying to justify, oh, my boobs are actually good. No one cares. How can you be thinking about your boobs when you are dead?
Because she has really good boobs too.
You be thinking about your boobs when you are on my back. When you are in the ground. My love, run.
they'll kill her?
I don't think,
You keep talking about true crime stuff, like.
because this is how it always starts. Oh, they'll say, oh, she went on a hike.
But okay, speaking of mother-in-laws now, right? What is your general? Do you have any sort of like? I feel like I'm not going to lie. I think every woman, especially if you're African, kind of has a sort of like preconceived notion about mother-in-laws. Do you think you carry that as well?
Yes. 100 times, yes. Lately, though, I've been trying to like really
Let's go of that.
let's go. Let bygones be bygones. But you know what? I'm still gonna keep some bygones.
I think I liken like I think I liken that notion of mother-in-laws to the notion of stepmothers, where it's like you now are in this situation where you kind of have to treat somebody else as your mother, and that person has to treat another child who isn't
Theirs.
biologically their child as their child. So I think that person would have to be an inherently kind person to treat you nicely. But there's a thing where when certain people treat you a certain way that your mother would even treat you, right? Like not out of malice, but your mother would probably treat you that way because she's a human being. You liken that treatment to the fact that you're not their child, as opposed to the fact that it's probably just a character flaw. And I'm not saying that's the case for all mother-in-laws. I'm just saying that. Have you ever thought about the fact that you will always be the bad, like, for example, like a stepmother will always be the bad guy to their stepchildren if they were to say, smack their, like, if they smacked their stepchild, like, they'll be like, oh my God, you did that because I'm not your child. But, like, if they smack their child,
But I think that's if there is that
would be
consistent show of that.
I know. But I'm just saying that, don't you think that even if there is a consistent show of that, like, it doesn't
Are you
seem to be-
smacking me like
they don't-
right out of the gate into the?
No, I'm not saying mother-in-law. I'm saying in general.
Yeah, like if I think if that action, if that action of any genuine like character flaw happened right out of the gate, where we're just knowing each other, kind of experiencing each other from the get go, then I'll be iffy. But it's a different situation if we've created a relationship of any kind. We're not perfect people. Then something comes up, then I'll be like, you know what, this happened. But I know the person I'm interacting with at this point, where I'm like, you know, I can see why. You can look at both sides and be like, okay, I see why this is happening. That's not the case for mother-in-laws people are thinking about, though.
I know.
Like, no, it's a different if I'm close to my mother-in-law. If I've been very, 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 very close to her, then maybe she mistakenly, like, down the line, she'll just hint, you didn't even cook for me. Now maybe that's just like a random like throwaway attitude. I'll be
You know
like,
that just made me a bit anxious.
oh, you didn't cook for.
Yes, because I think I forgot about. Maybe it's because I live in this part of the world, and maybe I just detached myself from those traditional like roles or mindsets. But I forgot a bit about that, like about the fact that like that would be expected. In general, I feel like it's just
fine.
normal courtesy, right? Like if somebody is in your house, whether or not they are your mother-in-law,
You would cook for
you
them.
should
That's
cook
fine.
for them.
It's just the overall
But like I think it's the
expectance.
expectation of it that would really, really like it's really making me anxious a little bit. Like
When
that
I
would
come to
really,
your house,
like,
your wife is never in the kitchen.
like oh my gosh, that would rile me up a little bit. Like I'm not even gonna lie.
Can you imagine? She says she wants to go forward
But
in
I
her
feel like
career.
it depends on who it is, because I feel like some women now like are more like obviously career centered, and they can understand that too in their partner's wife. But some women obviously don't, like it's different for them. Like they're like it doesn't even matter if they were career centered.
They don't want it.
They don't care.
That's what I'm
They feel like,
saying.
okay, this is my son. I need you to be in the kitchen, to be domesticated
I'm saying
completely.
That's not a character flaw we're talking about. That is who the person is.
And then she just treats you like. Does that make you how do you think you would, if you were in that situation, like how do you think you would maneuver? Like say your husband is the most amazing person in the world and his mother is just a bitch. I'm sorry, all due respect. Like, how would you, how would that make you feel?
I I think it's because as much as I want to say, well, it's me and my husband against the world, it will never be like that.
Hmm. How so?
I still would want you to, what's the word? Take care of your family. Or not even take care of your family, be present for your family.
Mm-hmm.
So if I know the person you are trying to be present for is someone that genuinely hates me, I'm sorry, I cannot make it work. As perfect as you are for me, you are not good for me.
So would that decision come, like, say you didn't realize how, like, obviously you haven't gotten to know her so much until you guys now get married.
I want
Would
okay.
that decision come after marriage? Would you make that decision after marriage? Like, you're not for me as much as you're perfect for me. Like,
I don't know. Personally, I think I would have wanted to interact with my mother-in-law like
more.
more before marriage.
But what if you don't find out as much about her
Until
until after? Because that is the case. Like,
for
there's a lot
most
of,
people,
yes, like,
right?
you're not gonna know, like, trust me, everything you know, even about your partner, a lot of things you
You
know as
true,
are on the
true, very
surface.
true.
So would that be like a I'm going to now walk out of the situation type of
It's
scenario for
giving.
you?
Sorry, I don't want to like put in layman's terms. It's giving. Can I can I work in in the most perfect job, but the pay is zero? Like my dream job, but the pay there's no
Right. Well, okay, so no,
like.
I don't like I don't think that's a fair
It's not fair.
analogy.
I'm saying that's why I said layman time. If I was to
Right, but
dumb me down
because
in
a
a
job is
sense.
a job, like, you can find multiple perfect jobs. You can't just go out and pick a partner off the street, right? You can't pick somebody that you're
Okay, in this
compatible with.
scenario, is my partner in any way creating boundaries?
You know, that is something I expected you to touch on. Like, is your, like, me now, what I was, my answer to that question is the person that is the perfect man for me would never allow anything like that happen to me. Like,
Because
would
if they're
never allow me be bothered by my mother-in-law. Like, that's
because
all
I
I'm
know
gonna say.
personally, even if my husband crazy, I know me. I would it to pay me. Oh, if my mother-in-law does not like me, I will lose my brain. So that's why I'm like I can't. I don't think I
So
will.
I like,
I don't think I will even want. I don't even think I want to even step into that and be like, baby, I think your mom does not like. Because
would you ever say, if you do know that she doesn't like you, would you bring that up?
oh yes,
You would bring it up?
yeah, yes. I think because I would know. One thing I'm grateful for is like I'm not trying to actively look for what's the word. I know what it is to be loved.
Mm-hmm.
I know what it is to be appreciated. Like I like I'm not chasing any ounce of validation. Like I've gotten it from my family in a sense, and this person just I wouldn't even say completely. They've added something to my life. I added something to their life. But if their mom now is making everything a bit difficult, I will let you know.
Yeah. I think my dream partner, like, I think one of the things that I would look out for in somebody I'm choosing to be with forever is someone that believes in the concept of the fact that whether you like it or not, like, if we have gotten to the altar and if we have made those vows, I am more important than your mother. I don't give a fuck if she gave birth to you. Like, yes, she's wonderful. I love
Yeah.
that she gave. It's because she gave
Give it
birth
to
to
you
you. I
like
know you. It's because of her that I can even marry you, because she has raised you to be such a wonderful man. But I am now the most important woman in your life. So that means that most of the decisions you make, and I'm not saying don't check me. Like, if I'm wrong, like, yeah, of course you can check me. Like, I'm not going to disrespect your mother. I'm going to respect her because she is now she's not even she is not my mother. I've inherited her as a mother. So I will treat her like my mother. But, like, if there are boundaries, even my mother, there are boundaries that my mother
Yes.
cannot cross, right? I expect you to do the same exact thing, because the moments that I leave my mother and my father, I have now chosen you to be my number one priority in life. I don't think I would. Like, my answer to the question I asked you is, if my husband is perfect and everything, and I now happen to, now be with a mother-in-law that, that it will be fine, because my very perfect husband, my husband that is perfect for me, will not allow me be bothered by my
So you're
mother-in-law.
doing riddle. You did not put that in my
It's
question.
not a riddle.
No.
I'm just saying that, like, my husband is perfect. I'm so sorry. Like, there's no, he can't be perfect, but perfect for me. If he's my husband, he will stand up for me.
Stand 10 toes down.
Exactly, because this is our marriage. This has nothing to do with your mom. I'm so sorry. Like, why is she so involved? Do you know what I mean? I think that's what the problem is inherently with all of these, like, mother-in-law stories. Like, your moms are just too involved in your personal family life. Like, it's too much. There are some I'll come across on Instagram, and you just hear some crazy stories, like, about maybe when they are having fertility. And I know that they will ask, like, maybe when they're having fertility issues, like, the mother-in-law is asking all these questions, and they are giving all these details, like, detail for detail. We've gone to the past, we've gone to the doctor said this, we've done all these tests, and the doctor said that, and da, 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 da. I heard this one where they did all these tests, and, like, they agreed to just not say anything about, like, what the test said. So she basically said that there's no way that her son has the issue. It is the daughter that has the issue, and they both just kept quiet and didn't say anything. Da, da, da. And I'm just like, I just feel like it was even the boundaries in the first place, because why are they asking you guys about your health, your reproductive health? Isn't that, like, something that should just be between us as a couple? Like, okay, why don't we have a child? We don't want to have a child. Like, I feel like there are certain answers you guys can come together to just give the public, including your close family and friends.
Yes.
I don't care. Like, there are just certain intimate things that I just feel like, why are we? But I feel like in a lot of societies, that information just, there doesn't seem to be boundaries there. Like, there's just too much involvement of, like, other family members in people's marriages, and it stresses me out. Like, I don't get that. It stresses me out so bad. And, like, there are certain things, let me tell you, when it comes to this mother-in-law topic, there are certain things, like, notions I had that I can't even say. Like, like, I think I'll get cancelled if I say that. So I'm just gonna not say it. But it's wild. I just
In case, I'm gonna be quiet right now, because just in case my mother-in-law is watching.
Actually, no, I don't want to be quiet, because, like,
My mother. No, I think
my mother-in-law, like, if my mother-in-law is watching, I think my mother-in-law is probably, like, very liberal, very sweet woman who's just doing her own thing and doesn't care.
Knew that, okay, like,
Doesn't
mother-in-law
care.
issues.
I like, you know what I want? I want a nonchalant mother-in-law.
There's
That
this
is not
girl
too, like,
on the internet that I'm on. To the internet I'm on. She's in the US, I believe. She's of Indian descent. Her husband too is of Indian descent. But she and her mother-in-law, they're tight.
yeah.
Like, tight where they are taking trips without the husband. Tight where, like, they are going to, like, they are dressing up to get ready for, like, a wedding, like, together.
Yeah.
And the comment section, it's not even like, oh, this is beautiful. It's like, depending on what platform you're on. If you catch them on Instagram, it's like, okay, people are happy. If you catch them on YouTube, why is this not for me? I don't want to see this on my timeline, blah, blah, blah. Like, people are angry. People are pissed that this is actually existent. Like,
Yeah.
people actually have relationships. I'm like, okay, what's happening? Like, is this, like, a thing?
Do you know that I think Nollywood scarred me
Patience,
to a
Mama G.
point that to a point that when I even see healthy mother-in-law, daughter-in-law relationships, I'm like, this is fake. This is
There's-
performative. Like, there's something wrong
On the
here.
line.
There's an issue. There's an issue here somewhere. I don't think that
Yeah,
this is true.
I think it's us.
I don't think you guys are being honest. No, I think it's Nollywood. I'm going to blame this on Patience Ozoko.
And Shola Shobowale.
No, but Patience Ozoko specifically.
Patience was a bad mother.
She was bad.
She was
everything.
bad
No,
regardless.
but I don't. Let me know. Like, she was a bad mother-in-law, yeah. But she was for the girls. I ain't gonna lie.
She
Like,
was for the girls.
She wasn't no censored.
She
Like,
was the mothers. That one, like, Fuck love.
There was one that came. One she says he wants to come and marry her daughter. She said, I'm so sorry, mister. I'm sure you're good, but you're too ugly to marry my daughter. We don't like ugliness in our timeline. We don't want ugliness. And you are even broke. You're even poor. We don't want you.
I think she was equal standards.
And she always used to always like advise her daughters to like save up money. What do you mean you're dating this man and you don't have savings? What do you mean you're dating? Oh, so you think he will just always be giving you money? Like, you don't have what if you guys go broke? What if he leaves you? You have no savings. And she was just so like, she was actually a lot of some of the things she would advise her daughters were not. It wasn't really bad advice.
No, she was equal rights.
But she was a witch. Like, don't get me wrong. She was a horrible mother-in-law. She used to kill her daughter.
She had me imagining, like, you know what? Maybe
what?
Maybe this man should come as
No, don't say that.
this should come through as because Patience was wicked. I'm sorry, not Patience. Mama G was
wicked. Her characters were so wicked.
When she's a mother-in-law, she was a vile human being. Like, she would go into the earth.
Okay, I want to flip it around. Like, if you were the one that brought the bad mother-in-law, like if your mom wasn't a great mother-in-law to your husband,
no,
how would that be?
I'm going to talk to my mom. I don't want that. Don't embarrass me. No, I think knowing.
Do you think that's easier said than done? Like, depending on what the situation
knowing
was.
who my mom is, I think also because I know that what's the word? Knowing how caring she is, I believe that level of spite or malice should not be something I should see from her. It would be like me learning a whole new person. I don't think I will be able to get with that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, why are you treating my partner this way when I've seen you treat my friends even better?
Right.
There's no way she'll be able to justify it to me in my head. I'll be like, Mommy, what's going on? Like, what's happening here? Like, you treat random strangers better than you treat my own partner. No, it won't fly. It's not even. I would doubt discussion is happening because it would pain me if my mom doesn't like my partner.
Would you marry your partner if your mom? That's a very good question. If your mom did not like the person that you wanted to end or you want to marry, like you've decided, I really love this person, I really want to marry him, he's perfect for me, everything, and then he like you discover that your mom doesn't like him, like your mom is just not fucking with it.
She has to tell me why.
Just tell you why. What if there's no why?
Yeah.
Like, there's no definite why, which is what it is a lot of times. There's no definite why. Like, there's just, I just don't have a good feeling.
Because she should let me make my mistake if it's going to be a mistake. But she should not show that despise to my partner. She would have
to keep it in with herself.
I don't want to know. Like, you've told me you can't provide me a reason. Let me go out and come back. And if you feel like, okay, if that turns out to be what you thought it was and it didn't work out, then two things go for that. I either come back to you. If you take me back, then fine. But if you're going to always rub this mistake in my eyes, I would rather not interact with my mom.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, it's like, how do I explain it? It's like, it's giving you love your own terms in a sense. Like, it's now giving like their conditions to it. Like, I get you couldn't provide me a reason. You couldn't tell me why. You just say, oh, I don't like your partner. But like, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe because I know my mom. I feel like my mom would tell me, oh, this person is acting this way. Didn't you see how they said so and so? Or I don't think my mom would just outright just be like, I don't like that person. Even if my mom, that's the thing. I don't want to sound like self-righteous or anything. No, but my mom ain't that girl.
Yeah,
she's not. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
like I've seen how my mom interacts with people in my life that she will meet for the first time, and she's like, and I've told her about them, and she's in love with them, and one thing about me, I say this a lot. If my mom knows about something in my life, it's very existent in my life it's very present in my life at that point. So there would have been discussions about it where she could impute her own, like, what's the word? Opinion before she actually actively meets this person. Then she can be like, I don't really think so, because I'm also thinking like some of these partners, what are you telling your mothers? about your
About
partner.
your partner, yeah.
Like, do you like do you even like your partner? Because I'm not trying to say like okay, like it goes both ways, but like I'm like maybe the way I see it, like if I tell my mom okay, because it has happened with friends too, where like, I tell my mom this person is my friend, and like my mom lets me just like be friends with that person, and like life happens, something happens, and she'll be like, I didn't want to say anything, no, like,
But I didn't really like this person.
but
I hate that. Let me tell you, I really hate that. I have a very good friend of mine that does that, where like he won't say, but like you can get the feeling, if you're really close to him, you get the feeling that okay, maybe he doesn't really fuck with what's going on, but he won't say until like there's a confirmation of it, and then he'll say, you know, I actually had the feeling that da, 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 da. Or you know, this is actually how I felt, or oh, I actually said to so and so that I felt this way. And that, no, it's not just with him, like it has happened with a couple of other friends of mine or even family, like where they're like, oh, you know, I actually didn't want to say anything, but you know, I didn't really like da, 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 da. Or you know, I didn't like this. And I just think at that point, shut the fuck up. I actually don't want to hear that you never liked them. I don't give a fuck. You know why? Because the
my
fact
mom
that
is
you're
never.
saying this now, I'm sorry, it's not to
No,
your
my mom's
mom.
never like I never liked them. I'm be like, oh, remember when they
I
did
had
that
the
one?
feeling, yeah, I know, but I just feel like that's medicine after death. I don't really care what your feelings were before if you never articulated them to me.
I like
Because
to know.
now there is a consequence. Like a lot of times, I've already faced the consequences of my relationship or association with that person. Why would you now tell me that you had this feeling since and did
I
not
think
say
the reason I
there
can't.
was no word of warning? Like you, me knowing who I am, I'm so sorry. I will warn you because
I think
you
I
know
can take it
I
because
like the I like saying I told you so.
I
I
think
love
I
it.
think I can take it because I'm also into that inclusion of like, was she hoping for something different, or is this something that I now can actively watch out for?
Right.
Because one thing about like, there's a difference between like, as much as we don't want to be force fed opinions, when it's someone very close to us, if they throw out an opinion, it's something that
It's
would just it
yes.
blinds your.
I know it's tricky. I'm not going to deny the fact that it's tricky. It's not even easy to speak your opinion on. Sometimes it's not even your place. My thing is, don't tell me you thought it at the ends. Like I know, like even if you thought it, just think it's till you die, and never tell me. Like that's what I'm saying. Like because
I'm like,
I think
oh,
that
I
that
didn't
would
see
just
that.
trigger me. Like I know it was hard, but if you felt this type of way, you should have told me early on, right? Sometimes it's even like strong consequential things, like something they said or something they heard they said or something they heard they did. Come to me and tell me I heard this person did this, especially if it's really early on and I haven't formed any sort of emotional like tie or like a strong emotional bond with that person. I can still make a logical decision to either withdraw, be watchful, or go ahead blindly. But like if you haven't given me that choice and then now I face the consequences of my association with this person, I want you to shut up forever about whatever it is you heard or whatever it is you thought or whatever it is you felt. That's what I'm saying.
But you know you've done that though.
Don't what?
You know you do that
That
too.
I used to think
No,
that I thought somebody that's a lie.
you've
I
done.
have that is a lie. That I have come to you and said, oh, you know, I actually had a feeling about this person, and I was never during the time when you were that person. I never said anything,
It's some and it's no. I'm saying someone we both know.
and that I had a feeling about the person. I never said anything.
Maybe.
That I never said anything. Me.
I'm thinking there's someone in my head. We'll get to it.
Like
I think about the same person.
I don't know. I'm not thinking about anyone,
Oh, okay.
so I don't really even know.
Okay.
But like I feel like most of the time I do say something.
Hmm.
Was it a friend that we shared?
I think so. Yes.
And I didn't say that I felt a way about that person.
I think okay, I will give you the benefit of the doubt that it didn't happen when the consequence started. You made mention of it when you could see the
That I
overall
was
frustration
feeling yeah,
in my eyes.
yeah.
But I'm also like,
I also never told you, oh, I used to think that this person was. No,
maybe that's
I never said that. I said I can see that this is happening.
Yeah,
And
I was
I
just like,
acknowledge
she was
this.
like, hey.
You know what? I feel like in our friendship in general, like in almost every friend group I am in, well, except maybe one, I am the person that says the quiet part out loud. Like sometimes, like there might just be things that we are both thinking and nobody wants to say it, but I will acknowledge it and say it. Like even with that specific person you were thinking about, I said it first, and
I'm
you were
just
like, oh my god, yeah, like it was like a deal, like like
I'm trying to, I'm just, like,
I've been
tired.
thinking this, like yeah, just say it, just say that that's how you feel.
Because
But
I'm
anyways,
like, hope I don't want to be that. You know what? It's true.
I don't know,
No
like
one ever wants to be the bad person, but
I just feel like when things have content, like it's not like I won't like me. I told you so a lot. I won't lie because I really do be telling people
remember
so.
when I tell you, say, remember
Yes, remember I told you that.
us?
Remember I warned you that.
No,
Like I do that, but even that I feel like is annoying. Like I think that's okay. You told me, yeah, I went ahead and did it. Yeah, okay. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? Like it's like you get what I mean. And that I'm trying to tone down on that and not do that. But like I'm the smartest that always be telling people so. Like
there's a way Ofri does it.
yeah.
I don't know if it's the way she's so soft spoken and
Oh, I feel like if
she's
Ofri was to warn me about somebody, I'll take it so seriously.
you like.
She's so like soft spoken.
I remember when we were staying together, and she had an interaction with one particular person, and the person left the house, and she comes to my room. She's like, "Oh, they've left, Abby." I'm like, "Yeah, they've gone home." She's like, "Okay, I just want to say something to you. You don't have to take it any certain way. Please do not interrupt me. I just want to say what's on my mind, and I will go."
Mm-hmm.
She drops her thing. Okay, have a good night.
I feel like that's the best though. That's so healthy because now she doesn't have to hold that in.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That might not be the first interaction with that person.
yeah.
So that moment she's telling me, she was like, should I be laying? She'll be like, don't interrupt. Let me say my thing and I will go. And she drops everything and just in there like,
Wow, this is how you felt this whole time.
yeah.
Anyways, I just feel like people just need to say their piece and say their piece. And like I know we're talking about mother-in-laws earlier,
Oh.
but I feel the same way about that. Like if you as a partner feel like your mother-in-law is treating you a certain type of way, speak up. Like you don't have to speak up to your mother-in-law, but speak up to your husband, you know. And the same thing with the man. If you feel like your mother-in-law is treating you, so speak up to your wife. That's the person you made a vow with. They have an obligation to protect you. That's what I'm gonna say.
I don't know if I've said this before. I don't even know. I don't think it's mother-in-laws that scare me the most though.
Who?
Sister-in-laws. Sister-in-laws. Sister. Especially the older sisters.
I feel like they scare me a little less.
A little less.
They do. Because I feel like with mother-in-law, I have a little bit of a, oh, this is like a woman, like an older woman. I don't want to disrespect her. Sister, girl, you can get it.
Especially
I'm not
older
gonna-
sisters, where there is a distinct age gap between her and your husband.
Okay, yeah, maybe
But
if,
not
if like she's like way older, then maybe that might be
No,
a bit
but not like
different.
way. Like even it could be even let's say 5 years, and you know.
Even that,
when it
yeah,
starts
5 years, I'm still not scared of your ass.
Oh my
Like,
god, they scare me.
I'm
Because sometimes I feel like they have the same energy as me, so they are ready to take this. At least I know I just have to outlive my mother-in-law.
oh Lord Jesus Christ. Okay, guys, we're coming to another one bites the dust. Okay, we're
We'll take that apart.
we're coming to the end of this episode. Blood of Jesus.
No.
You guys know where to catch us on YouTube every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, guys. Every
Another one bites
Wednesday.
the dust,
Guys,
including-
cover your ears at the back.
including some people's mother-in-laws.